Apache's looking to turn things around after hitting a little bump in the road. 3-7 over their last 10 after starting 10-3 on the season. Picked up 2 big wins early in the season over number 3 ranked Iowa Western Community College. Coach Doe both played and coached under current head coach for Navarro, Wo Dill. Dill is second all-time in wins and games coached for the Navarro Bulldogs. Brock DeYoung leading things off for the Bulldogs here in the first game of our doubleheader. The 0-2 be lifted out into left field towards Newberry, and he'll be there for the first out. This one will be lined down the left field line. That's a fair ball. This is going to be extra bases for Harp. And there goes a no-hitter, extra base hit for the shortstop, Hank Harp. 1 out, runner in scoring position here for the Bulldogs early in the first. 1-1 from Brash. Be lifted up into left field towards Newberry, and he'll be there for the second out. Sessions, like I said, 6'5", 210. Got to assume there's some power in that left-handed bat. See if he'll get the green light. He will not. Right down Broadway. 3 balls and 1 strike. That'll catch the outside corner, 3-2. So Brash fights back in this count, looking to get out of this inning with essentially no harm done. Brash to set. And the payoff. Strikes him out, catches the outside corner, and Cody Brash gets out of the top of the first with no harm done. And we're back from Mike Carter Field. Chase Upton on the call, filling in for Dr. John Grove. Dunnigan will slap this one into left field. Moving foul, but it'll be fair. That's going to be down. That might score a run. And Lincecum will stop at second base, but that's going to be a double for the shortstop, Sawyer Dunnigan. I want to say the left fielder, Jacob Cruz, had maybe a play on it, but that thing was slice and foul, and it just happened to drop in fair territory. He'll take strike 1. Stamps has been a hot bat in conference play so far this year, batting .375, 5 RBIs and 2 home runs in his 8 conference games. Pitcher for Navarro, Grant Harlan, comes into this game. He's made 6 appearances this year, 10 2/3 innings pitched. The 1-2 be swung on and missed. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up the second baseman, Lathan Van Osdal. Van Osdal played at Navarro College last year. Saw limited action, but it is a little bit of a revenge game for him. Looking to add a couple RBIs here. That'll be inside. He'll take a walk. That'll load the bases for the third baseman, Micah Roberts. Micah Roberts, a 6'3", 200-pound freshman from Argyle, Texas. Apache's looking to get on the board first. The pitch be fouled back. Big hack by Roberts. In that 10-5 win over Angelina College, Roberts actually had 3 extra base hits, a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and a walk. Filled up the box score, looking to do something similar here today. The set and the pitch from Harlan. Be cut on and blooped into center field. Don't know if Hallmark will have a play, but the second baseman, DeYoung, will make an over-the-shoulder grab. And what a play by the second baseman, Brock DeYoung. And 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. 29th pitch from Harlan. He cut on and fouled off again. Wilson battling in this at-bat. The next pitch will be the 30th by the right-hander, Grant Harlan. 2-2. Downstairs, and the count will work full. The payoff. Be cut on and hit towards the second baseman, DeYoung. He'll toss over to first for the 4-3 putout. Still 0-0 as we head into the top of the second. We'll be right back in just a minute for Mike Carter Field. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Braxton Heffernan down on 3 pitches. The 1-2 be cut on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for the sophomore Landon Fuller. Just 7 pitches in. He's got 2 putaways. The 0-2 be cut on and smashed into center field towards Wilson, and he'll be there for the third out. And he will line the first pitch he sees into right field, and that'll drop down for a base hit. So 2 pitches here in the bottom of the second, and the Apaches have 2 runners on. 1-0, be inside for another ball, 2-0, and Flores had third base stolen, but he slid past the bag. I don't think the third baseman, McCann Libby, ever tagged him. So we're going to have a little bit of a meeting between the umpires. Gabe Flores clearly passed the bag and was dead to rights, but I don't think the tag was put on him. And they are going to call that he's out. So Gabe Flores had the bag stolen, kind of maybe slid in a little bit too fast and overshot the bag. Initially, the third base umpire did not call that he was out because they said the third baseman, Cam Libby, didn't put the tag on him, but they got together and said that he did tag him. It'd be timely if the Apaches could get an inning-ending double play here in the top of the third. That one will be cut on and slapped at the second baseman, Dunnigan. He'll toss over. 6-4-3 double play for the Apaches right on cue. Call that an announcer jinx. And the payoff from Navarro. That'll catch the outside corner. Micah Roberts will strike out looking, and he'll have a look back at where it landed as if to tell the umpire that he didn't think that was there. 2-1 from Fuller. Be slapped into center field. Wilson thought he had a play on. Instead, it'll get away from him. One run's going to score. And the DH, Steven Ramos, with an RBI single. He'll slap this one at the first baseman, Flores. Flores will come home with it, and he'll be safe at home. Bang, bang play at the plate. But the home plate umpire says the hand got in there. 2-0 Bulldogs. Navarro head coach Wo Dill looking for his 404th win here in this matchup as Flores will pop this one at the second baseman, DeYoung, and it's going to drop in for a little bloop single, and nobody really knew who to grab it between DeYoung, Hallmark, and Heffernan. So that one falls in for a little bloop single, and Flores moves up to third on the confusion. As I was saying, Coach Dill looking for his 404th win here in this game. He's just 12 wins away from surpassing program leader Skip Johnson, who Dill succeeded in 2007 after Johnson became a pitching coach at the University of Texas. Skip Johnson's now the head baseball coach at the University of Oklahoma, where in 2025 they've had some early success. They're off to a 12-1 start and ranked 13th in the country's most recent D1 baseball rankings. The 2-2 from Navarro. Be cut on in line sharply at the second baseman, DeYoung, and DeYoung won't be able to make the play. So an RBI single for the catcher, Chase Fuentes. The 1-0. Be lined at the shortstop, Harp. He'll make a long throw over to first, and that'll end the inning. The Apaches score 2 in the bottom of the fourth, and we're tied heading into the fifth inning. The pitch. Be cut on and miss. Trevor Breaux with back-to-back strikeouts to end the top half of the fifth, and the Apaches come up to bat, still tied at 2 apiece. Full count because of 2 questionable calls. 3-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. The payoff from Navarro. Be cut on and fouled back. Flores just had no choice but to swing at that one. That was in the exact same spot those last 2 strikes were called. Questionable swing, but got to protect if the umpire's shown that he's going to make that call. Time by the home plate umpire, not sure why, but we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Van Ozdal on first, Stamps on second. The payoff, the outside. Flores with a great fight. He looks towards the Apache dugout, and we'll do it again for what feels like the 10th time in this inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. All the runners are off. And that one's going to hit Fuentes on the hand. I think he checked his swing. Oh, did it hit the bat? Okay. I think it Just barely dinked the bottom of the bat. And we'll do it again. Gosh, these runners on the base pass got to be tired. They're off on what feels like every pitch. Just running suicides. The 3-2. Just a bit outside. And Fuentes draws an RBI walk. And the Apaches take a 3-2 lead here in the top of the fifth. Fuentes slammed his bat down on that walk. Can't blame him. What a fight from the catcher. His second RBI of the day. Pitch. Be cut on and missed. Trevor Breaux with his third strikeout of the day. He leaned over that one trying to convince home plate umpires inside, but that was a perfect spot from Trevor Breaux. Ramos now behind the count 0-2. The pitch. Be cut on and miss. 3 straight pitches. And Breaux says, Ramos, go sit down. 2 strikeouts. Start the top of the 6th. The 2-2 will be cut on and miss, and Trevor Breaux will strike out the side, and that's got to pump some energy into the Tyler dugout. That one will catch the outside corner. It's now 0-2 on Harp, and I'll tell you, this is a bad spot to be in with how Breaux's been dealing so far. Set, the pitch. This one will be dribbled at third base when Micah Roberts should be in routine play. He'll toss over to Flores, and the Apaches win game 1 here of our doubleheader versus Navarro College 3-2. And the Apaches improved to 14-10 on the season, 3-6 in conference play. Trevor Breaux obviously goes 3 innings, picks up 5 strikeouts, no hits, no runs. Beautiful outing from the right-hander Trevor Breaux. Chase Fuentes was 2 for 2, my namesake. Gosh, first game I'm calling here at TJC, and my namesake goes 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. How about that? Beautiful. Couldn't have scripted it any better. Anyways, for anyone tuning into our stream right now, y'all stick around. Second game will start in about 30 minutes. We'll try to get lineups together. First pitch, I'm going to say safely around 340 or so. Apaches improved to 14-10. Navarro falls to 8-12 on the season, 3-4 in conference. Apaches improved to 3-6 in conference on the year. I'm Chase Upton, and we'll be right back from Mike Carter Field